I have this 4 foot by 8 inch board that I picked up at Lowe's, and I'm going to paint it black using a foam roller, also from Lowe's, and our black Wise Owl paint. Once dry, we're going to be working with this Sweet Summertime stencil. This is brand new at chalkitupfancy.com. It has the word sweet, it has a 2-piece watermelon, it has the word time, and the letters SMMER. These are a nice heavy plastic. And I'm going to start by laying out my letters. I'm going to put summer at the top, time at the bottom, and I'm going to do the letters in between and use the watermelon as my U. I did take out a measuring tape and figured it all out, and then taking some painter's tape and taping everything down. I'm applying the tape between all the seams between each letter and each stencil. Now I'm going to show you a method that a lot of people use. I don't, so we're going to give it a try, and I'm going to give you my input. The theory is that if you go over your stencil with the same color that's in the background, that you're going to get better, crisper lines. I thought using black, this may be a good time to try it. And once that dries, then you go in with your white paint. You want to load and unload. You're going to do this exactly the same as if we did not apply that first coat of paint. You want a dry roller. Less is best. And as you do your roller, because it's dry, you're going to see that the letters don't cover it up as quickly as you may like them to. So I just try to alternate the angle of my roller and go in smaller layers versus trying to fill it in all at one time. You don't want to press down, as a roller is just like a sponge. So if you push down, you're going to push out the fluid, and you don't want to do that. We're going to do the same thing with a dabber, and I mixed Republic Red and white, and this is for the watermelon. There is a thin line right under this watermelon slice. I used it's almost like a fluorescent green. I picked this up at Dollar General. And it's okay if your paint migrates into one another. It actually kind of gave it a cool look. Once that was dry, I took my seeds stencil and I used black paint and a dabber. And then I'm going to lift all my stencils up. Now, going back to the first layers, I had a couple challenges. First of all, my S was upside down. I did sand that off and fix it. And now I'm connecting the letters. And if this is your first time stenciling, I probably would not recommend the black background. I saw challenges as far as filling in my letters. It did take a few coats to make the white blend with the fill-in. And I also did not like having that first layer of black. I felt like when I lifted up my stencil, I did pull some paint up, as you had to let that dry. And I probably will not do that again. It wasn't a complete fail, but I just didn't feel like it did anything extra to make my project better. So I filled in all my letters and cleaned up the sides where I got some white paint. And then at this point, you just want to take some 1-hour enamel clear and cover your entire board. You want to do thin coats with the 1-hour enamel clear because we do have a dark background and you don't want to get a filmy look to it. The varnish is much clearer. That is our varnish at Wise Owl. You can find these products at chalkitupfancy.com. It's a little bit clearer, and you can do 3 coats as well as the 1-hour enamel clear. It's really just a personal preference. And I really hope you enjoyed this video. For other tutorials, go check us out on YouTube. You can now watch all our videos at chalkitupfancy.com. For any paint products, tissue paper, transfer, or mesh stencils, chalkitupfancy.com. Thank you.